Hi guys. Today I want to talk to you about a choice. If you had a choice to thrive in what you're good at, do you think you could thrive with less options or do better with more options? It's a good question, isn't it? Well, I want to submit to you today that when it comes to leadership, that the best leaders, they thrive with less options. Now you might think, what in the world are you talking about? Well, the fact is that when you first get into your early leadership stages and you're still growing, you're still feeling your way around, you have lots of options. But with every promotion comes more responsibilities, and the more responsibilities you have, the less options you have. And that's a plus for solid leaders because they understand that the less options mean less distractions and it means more focus, because you need to focus on your responsibilities. Someone who's always looking for more options is easily distracted. In fact, if you look for people who are always looking for options, chances are when the going gets tough and the tough get going, well, when the going gets tough, those people might be going out because they're going to take one of their options. They'll opt out. But good leaders don't opt out. Good leaders double down when the going gets tough. And if you just take a triangle, and if you look at it, you know, the top of the triangle, the pyramid, if you will, that is really no room to go to the left or the right. You have no options. But there's an interesting scenario you need to look at with that. The leadership triangle is upside down. Think of an upside down pyramid. The point is at the bottom. So when you first get in that, it seems on the surface you don't have a lot of options because you're like, oh, look at this, I'm stuck here. I can't wait. You look up at the top and see how wide that is, and you realize, oh, this is great. I can't wait. I'm going to work hard and get at the top and do what I want. And then you just climb that ladder, you get all the way to the top and only find out you're at the bottom. You know who that first person was you were with when there were no options at the bottom? That was the leader. That's what leaders do. Leaders open doors for other people. Leaders set the options that actually give you even more options when you first come in. And the first thing they do is they really affirm you, they build you up. So you know where you're starting? You're actually starting all the way at the top where it's wider. You have tons of options, there's tons of people, but when you want to become a great leader, great leaders have humility. So you know what humility does? Humility thinks more of others, less of ourselves. So rather than climbing the ladders, the leaders are descending the ladder. They're not climbing it. They're going down to give more people a hand and help them up. And when you become very good at lifting people, what happens is you find yourself at the bottom of the ladder. You're the first one there, giving them a hand to get their feet on the first rung and sending them up. And the more people you send up and the more people you set up, you're going to find more of those people coming down that ladder again alongside of you and moving out into other areas doing the same thing you showed them to do. If your company is a company that produces leaders, then I can tell you right now your company is a company that looks like a series of upside down pyramids. Why? Because the leaders are at the bottom. They are the foundation. They're pushing people up. And when they get to the top, they realize how crowded it is. But they also want to go back down because they want to help more people experience what you experienced. So I want to encourage you that when you start moving in leadership areas, that you understand it's not about having a lot of options. It's about having a lot of responsibility. And the more you focus on that responsibility, the more you begin to move forward and being comfortable with being fixated on what's in front of you. You leave the options to other people because your only option is success. And a life of success is focused. It has tunnel vision on making success stories of other people. So I hope that helps you. And in the future, I want you to begin focusing on sending people up the ladder. And then when they get to the top, they'll realize how rewarding that traveling was. They'll come back down to thank you and then set out and start the process you led them on all over again. And sooner or later, you'll have a track record of people behind you that owe their success to you because you knew the value of being at the bottom of the pyramid with less options. I hope that helps you. I'm going to talk to you about leadership next time.